Assuming everything's behaving. Is everything behaving? Please don't tell me OBS is cocking up. Okay. Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, sorry for the delay on this one. I was at work. So, and it is absolutely boiling here in the UK. I mean, 25 degrees Celsius right now, up here in the west coast of Scotland. For the American viewers who might be tuning in on us later on, that's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't have air conditioning. We have central heating. We're not designed for this. We are literally not designed for this kind of heat. So, Chapter 2, Act 1 for Genshin Impact. We have a chat with Catherine up in Leeway. Oh, it looks like that map's been expanded up there. Aha, so that's where Inazuma is. Wow, that is a fair distance. That's a fair distance from where we are. How many people have already tried to do the whole Kaya run there? Hello, Titus laugh. Sorry, it's like, oh, I just see your username and it's like, are you trying to be a hyena or Titus laugh? Titus laugh from Final Fantasy X. Maybe the Joker. Just trying to think. Is that a picture of a sloth or what on your icon? It's kind of cute. Alrighty.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
Sloth. Still cute. Yeah, we're heading to Inazuma.
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Fair enough. I mean, it's an isolated nation at the minute. Hey, Aiden. Hi, Jonathan.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Nice.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations
So,
on
aside from melting, because it's 25 degrees Celsius here in the UK, lots of hydration
Whether
required.
the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, Catherine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
That's a bit meta Paimon, but okay.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
Yeah, do it. Every Catherine is the same Catherine.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to
That
get all funny
face.
now.
That face, like, yeah, I knew it. There's another robot.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyan Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Alright, now to head to Gillianstone Fort. The Immovable God and the Eternal Euthymia. I still need to look up what a Euthymia is, actually. Alright, so. To the map. Alright, there's the Alcor. We need to fly. Thankfully, there's a teleport point there. How many Catherines are there? Oh, there's at least one per region, as best guess we can tell, since they're the ones who handle the Adventurers Guild daily commissions, all that kind of stuff. For the hand-ins and expedition rewards, and quests, etc., daily quests. There's at least one per region as far as we can tell, and there's about 7 nations in Teyvat, so there's at least 7 of them. This is Genshin Impact, Jonathan. And fair enough, everyone's been busy lately. That's 2020 and 2021 for you. No, this is Genshin Impact. Kind of the anime Breath of the Wild, if you want to call it that. Get my stamina back up before I try this, because I do not want to drown. Alright, let's go up a little higher. I want to comfortably land on the Alcor. I don't want to just make it to it. No, get back up there, you thing. Cute. About here should do. I may have misjudged the height. Oh, have I seen My Hero Academia? Boku no Hero Academia. Yeah. I have. Oh, favorite character. That's kind of hard to say. I quite like all of them. For different reasons for a bunch of them. It's oh lordy. Plus I don't know how far you are into, like, whether you're just watching the anime or if you've read the manga or...
Made it.
Oh, hey Beto.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Sorry.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking.
Oh,
You're
thank
just
God.
on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
Beto, you've got to stop be such a teasing pirate. Then again, you're a pirate.
Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Ah. You haven't seen either the anime or manga. You must have an interesting perspective on that then. Then again, I suppose it's just like a... Oh. Then I guess it's just like an anime version of Sky High, where Sky High is the live action version of My Hero Academia. Either way. Oh, God. This is a massive boat. Yeah, there's Kazuha. The amount of arm strength it would take to move those oars. Good God. I would not want to fight. I would not want to have a wrestling match with anyone on those oar teams. Good Lord, no. Oh, we don't even get to see the thunderstorm around Inazuma? Ow. That feels like a bit of a jip. People talk about popular anime except One Piece. Oh God, One Piece. Oh. Yeah. That's been going on for, oh lordy, over 1,000 chapters now. Ooh, pretty. 1,000 chapters and, oh God, 20 years now, I think, for the anime. Good Lord, 20 years. Ah. Give or take, I think.
Ahoy there.
Ahoy to you too. Oh, if I was in My Hero Academia, what would my quirk be?
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Ooh, probably wind power or water power, purely so I can make a umbrella or something like that every time it rains. Just airbending to make an umbrella or water bending to make an umbrella type of thing. Or to cool myself off in this weather. Good God.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Ah, God. Ah.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately.
Ooh, I think someone's pissed then. Did I like the current Bad Batch episodes? Oh yeah, quite nice to see that kind of stuff. Got some backstory going on there.
Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Oh?
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Surely the rumors exaggerate.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
Of course, Paimon is eating it up.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here.
Or a backstep, depending on how they react to the rumors about us and all that.
Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Oh no! You got a big sis Beto. How long is this
need
game?
To worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Well, it's a free-to-play gacha game, so there's no actual end to it at the moment. I mean, we've only just now had Chapter 2 released, so you've got the prologue, which is Mondstadt, Chapter 1, which is Leeway, and now we're on to Chapter 2, which is Inazuma. So, and this game released last year. Do I think All Might could be Deku's dad? No, but I think it'd be... No. No, but I think he's basically his adopted dad at this point, let's be honest. There's the father-son relationship without actually being biological father and son there.
Good.
Mentor-mentee and all
Then
that.
if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Hint, hint, Kazuha.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Maybe, maybe not. It's all in the wind at the minute with the Bad Batch.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Oh yeah, we need to get registered. Oh lord.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried.
Oh, that sounds ominous.
So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Now I'm feeling a bit nervous. Yeah. Ooh. New materials by the looks of things here. Lavender melons. Nice. Always good to get more items. Oh, look, there's a looky thing here. Ooh. Oh, that looks pretty at nighttime. Alright. Alright. Kageyama.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You kind of figures.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
We're here to find my sister.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
Oh, we've already got documents forged up.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I'm on.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I mean, I could have gone with the wine and ores route, but I wanted to see how they go with the sister route.
See. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
The what now? The what?
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Oh, good lordy.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Paimon, this is not even super strict. If this was super strict and going by actual kind of standards and all that stuff, we would have to do the entry paper part at least 5 more times.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome or not, we don't have a choice.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Ah, scientist.
Most
Oh,
of
if I
the
recall
current
correctly,
rules were put
scientist
in
reading.
place
Okay,
by the
I
administration of
remember.
Rito,
Cosmic
the
Cube.
Kanjo Commission.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Nope.
From here onward, you're under the jurisdiction of the Kanjo Commission.
Loot all the things. Alrighty. I really need to find ourselves a shrine thing.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no
Another shop. Hmm. Yeah. Fair enough. I just wanted to see if we could actually buy anything from that shop. Oh, no, I've gone around down some stairs here. I'm not supposed to. Oh, oi. Nemka, nice of you to try, but I'm in the middle of a thing here. Alrighty. Hello. Eureka. Yeah, that's gonna happen a few times. Some players will go Leroy Jenkins on some stuff.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Residency enough that I can live in my teapot.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
What?
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
Oh, she's from Leeway.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Oh, even I can follow that math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Questioning the price.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That is a serious... Going from 2 million to 400,000. That is a serious discount.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka.
Do I have 400,000
But as this
more?
is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
I like him. He's our new piggy bank. I like him.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
How popular is this guy?
Much obliged.
Is Toma basically Inazuma's version of child? He seems to have money at the wazoo. Or at least bargaining skills at the wazoo.
She went from $2 million
about more than Nomura. Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora. Let's go with that.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Ah, how much you're willing to actually spend.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Final Fantasy XIV's a little different. You do occasionally get some people who, as content goes on and you get more used to the content, like at the moment we're a good long way after having done the third Nier raid, so people now are more willing to kind of charge in now that they're more familiar with the content and people are more used to it, even if you've got new people doing the content for the first time. When content first comes out, nobody rushes in. It's very much a case of hold still, wait for everyone to get here, wait for everyone to see the cinematic. Okay, seen it, done it, okay, let's go in all at the same time and try not to die. Or if we do die, take note of how long it takes for us to die to a thing and see what we died to. It's very much a more learning curve type of thing with 14. But in the initial couple of weeks of a new content and all that. Afterwards, however, you do get people kind of just going, yeah, go in. Don't worry, you can catch up. We'll do most of it for you. You can catch up. Type of thing. So, no Leroy Jenkins per se, but...
Then you'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Doesn't anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you're Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration.
Yeah.
After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
That may well be.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you'll encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
I would say that's a bit of a ridiculous idea. However, we've literally ran into both Venti, aka Barbatos, and Jean-Li, aka Morax, aka Rex Lapis, after kind of just walking out of a building or having lunch. So, it's not entirely impossible to bump into a god. Are we having trouble looking for workers like Texas is? That's more of a political issue because of the whole Brexit thing, and prior to Brexit we had quite a few people coming in to do work coming in from Europe who could do that because of free travel and all kind of stuff. However, following Brexit, oh lordy, that's a whole kettle of fish I am not going anywhere near right now. It is way too warm at the minute to do that. And I'm nowhere near that well informed on the subject matter. All I know is it is a great big mess.
And is that likely?
Hi, Mon. You're asking if it's likely to meet the Raiden Shogun at lunch.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Get caught by the Sokoku decree, I'm guessing.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I wouldn't say that, Paimon, until you hear how he intends to do this.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
Yeah.
Not you too.
No, no. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
Thank God.
In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what we do. We're adventurers, we're travelers, is what we do.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody
Oh,
happy.
probably, yeah.
It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Oh, probably, yeah, Zach. Also, again, as some people in the chat have mentioned, please keep from doing any spoilers. Not everyone goes into Bad Batch, etc., as each episode comes out during the weeks, or haven't managed to have a chance to catch up on them. Obelisk Slifer Ra. No, unfortunately, I haven't bumped into the Egyptian gods yet, although I think there is a region in the game that is kind of based on Egypt, I think? Sumera, I think? Or something like that. Well, that's kind of based on India / Egypt, I think. Like how Inazuma is based on Japan. And Liyue is based on China, and Mondstadt is based on Germany, so... We haven't reached that region yet. We haven't reached the Egyptian god region yet. But we've met 2 gods so far, and a couple of god candidates. Texas isn't that where Funimation is? Maybe? I don't know.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So, what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help.
Gotcha.
The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Alrighty. Well, the plan is, at the minute, to find this Caricio guy. And that's Kaida. Hey, Yegor.
I'm not used to it.
Yeah, you can tell by the outfit the musician is now in. Oh, I sincerely doubt it, dude. Ooh. Suspicious steak. Sayabushi Baksha shop. I think this guy's from Sumeru. Anahitian blessing. What? Nope. Sumeru, that's the one. Yep. No matter how barren the land or dreadful the climate. Anyway. Chire. There he is. There's the guy I'm looking for. Kurusu.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Very nearly.
Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful.
I think this guy's from
or you'll find
Fontaine,
yourself losing
judging
your
by the
savings
outfit.
all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
Either he's a Fontaine or a Mondstadt, judging by the garb, but the
This
name's throwing me off.
country certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause
Bad
of
Batch.
the woes.
Basically, you remember
It's the Koku
Clone
decree
Force
might restrict our
99
scope of
from the
activity.
Clone Wars series?
But in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a
It's
comfortable
basically a
existence.
spin-off / sequel series to the Clone Wars, featuring the Clone Force 99. The dysfunctional clone troopers squad. As the galaxy turns from the Grand Republic into the Galactic Empire.
No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Conjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Why on earth would you change the tax law in such a way that you basically have to pay in an entirely different currency? That'd be like saying that the government changes the way you pay your taxes in America from dollars to chickens. Basically.
Crystal Marrow. What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher.
Oh no.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Yeah, that's basically the definition of a monopoly.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Discuss the situation with the Kanjo Commission?
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine.
Oh, he's
my
from
dear
Fontaine.
homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry.
Post the remaining seasons of Steven Universe. I've got all of them up in my Dropbox link on the last Steven Universe reaction thing which I did, or post related to Steven Universe reactions. I posted up a Dropbox link to all of the Steven Universe stuff, so should all be there. And yeah, basically the same idea as Droid Tales, yeah.
What do you think we should do?
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Danny Phantom keeps getting blocked and blocked and blocked as well, so probably, yeah.
How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Oh, I've seen all of Loki so far. It is a trip and a half. Okay, I need to find a map. Where's my map? Where's a shrine? Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go to this. Okay, there's a bunch of shrines down there. No, I'm gonna go up to that shrine there because honestly, I need to be able to see what on earth is going on in this map. So. Star thingy here. That must be where an Electrocleus is, I suppose. grab that in a minute. First things first. Shrine! Come here. There we go. That's so much better. Oh! And we have boat. We have Wave Rider waypoints as well now. For Inazuma at least. Interesting. Interesting. Oh god, there's an underwater domain by the looks of things here. Ah! That's a thing. Okay, that's where the reputation dailies are. Where, oh where is Misadventurers Guild? Down there in Inazuma City. Okay, good to know where that is. Right, and I need to get down there. Why have I not grabbed that? Grab you. Let's direct ourselves to that, shall we? And let's resonate with Electro, because why not? Unlimited power is the name of the achievement for Electro. Unlimited power.
Take this!
Which makes sense. Alright, so let's see what the upgrade way is for this. Okay, what do we need to upgrade? We need Teachings of Transients and Old Handguards. Okay. We get those Mondays, Thursdays, Sundays. We'll be farming that tomorrow. Wherever I can, whichever domain that's supposed to have it. Okay, let's see. Lightning Blade, that's our new skill. Damage 2. Damage leaves an abundant amulets behind after hitting an opponent. 2 amulets can be created initially using a skill reset, and abundant amulets that are generated. When a character is near an abundance amulet, they will absorb it and obtain the following effects. Oh! Okay, we basically smack you, and we speed up our energy recharge and gain elemental energy. And elemental energy is what we use to charge up our bursts. So I smack you with the skill, that speeds up our burst generation. Okay. And we get an electro shield around us. Okay, okay. Neat. Okay. Handy. Where are you?
Yahoo!
There you are. Come on. Let me land on it. Let me land on it. Damn it! Right, I need to go a little bit higher in order to get onto that then. Excuse me, please, statue. I just need to climb up you. Can't climb up any higher than that. Okay. Well, if I can't climb the statue, I'll just make a statue to climb on.
Here we go.
Poseidon, Kyogre, or Cosmo? Who would I rather face? Poseidon, Kyogre, or Cosmo? Ah, Kyogre. Because I can just throw a Pokeball at him. Alright, the Electroculus hunt has begun. The Electroculuses are the Culus things are what we use to upgrade the shrines, and as we upgrade the shrines, our stamina bar increases. And when you're doing a lot of climbing, / swimming, etc., and sprinting, stamina is key. It's also what you use to do like big attacks as well. Aha. So that's the crystal marrow. Hey, Werner.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yes, we just arrived.
So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
Oh boy.
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
And you got the real fixer on the case.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Yeah, I saw the Danny Phantom versus Jake Law in Death Battle. Okay, Butch Hartman saw it. Oh, lordy. I can't imagine he reacted... Wait, I can't remember how that fight went now. Oh, it's been a while since I lost. It's been a while since I saw that fight. Toma, we need to talk.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're gonna have to help us help you.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Would I have... if I had control of a Mazer from Justice League, would I have them watch different shows and movies to prepare them from the Justice League? Depends which universe of Justice League you're wanting to prepare for.
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer.
Probably, maybe, but depends on how accurate the whole watching him shows were doing things. The one where Superman can destroy solar systems with a sneeze. Okay, I don't remember that show. I think that was in the comics or something like that, but I don't remember that show. Then again, I might not have seen the latest episodes on that kind of stuff.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then,
As far as the plot armor is concerned,
you may have
yeah.
found a way in with him.
Why is there scissors in the chat? Scissors? I don't see any scissors.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Oh, let's see now. Give him a dandelion. In fact, no, a windwheel aster.
Goodness, I can sense it
Probably,
now.
yeah.
So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the Electro Archon protect you.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
Shh!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen this closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Cheap and tasty, chop suey.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up.
Oh,
into the
we are
sky.
nowhere near the boss.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Leela Harbor.
Would I rather visit cyberspace from Cyberchase or Dragonland from Dragon Tales? Haven't seen either, so that's a tough one.
Leah.
Let's go with Glazely.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to
Oh,
rely
if I had a
on,
pet
so they
Pokemon?
rallied together,
Nidoran.
committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
Always nice when you can play on someone's feelings.
You ready to talk now?
I'm gonna drink friends from the
But I
association.
betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions.
Ah, but of course! Wait, does that mean we get to beat up the tax man?
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it.
Oh, you are selling their taxes back at them.
Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Oh yes, please.
Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Time to beat up the tax man. Time to beat up the tax man. Oh, I've already done this one. It's straight up Ravenclaw. Of course, before the whole J.K. Rowling turf thing happened. Good lord. Oh, that's a whole other mess right there. What about yourselves?
Keijiro, it's him.
After him.
Oh god, we have to be sneaky now. Follow Keijiro without being noticed. Ow, booger. Come on, Assassin's Creed training, don't fail me now.
Ah, Ryoko.
Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure.
Now, who else is behind on
Too close. That's too close. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Paimon, pick one. Either two.
Getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little. Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go?
There we go.
He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
We did not. Paimon, you were the one making all the noise.
Keijiro, it's him.
After him.
Right, okay. Let's try this again.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
First things first, actually.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Save video clip. So once I kind of use the boat thing later.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else?
Too close. That's too close. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
What was that sound?
Quiet. Don't let him find us.
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Paimon, shut up. There we go. That's kind of her job, yeah. That's kind
What
of
could he be
Paimon's
doing
job.
at a place like this?
Paimon's job is kind of to be our
Looked
guide
like he
slash
buried something
navigator.
over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
He's buried something. It's probably a stash cache or something. There's probably a few others.
Whoa, it's
Remember, it's all programming.
boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes. The real reason Paimon came along.
Yeah.
That face. I'm saving that screenshot.
Let me take a look here.
Yeah, he's made a ledger. That's straight up
Yes.
evidence right now.
This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Carissa the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Oh, no, you don't. You're coming along.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to.
It's in the Bad Batch episodes. He was the guy
I'm sorry.
during the Clone Wars who helped out fighting on Ryloth, the Twi'lek home planet.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
See if there's anything else floating around here. Oh, alrighty. Oh,
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
you're the one making a mockery of the rules here, Kaijiro.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
Oh, yeah.
You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Here you go, buddy.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself,
Modest?
like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai in the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Probably.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Yep.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Uh-oh.
Ah, Chief, you've arrived. What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Ah, right, now.
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name? You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Oh, buggering.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
You think?
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon, context.
Here's my card.
He's my card! He's got cards!
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady...
Ooh. Nice fan.
of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
No but, Chief.
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Sorry.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Okay, this feels a little iffy.
It's tyranny, plain and simple.
Thank you so much. Our heads are back above water now.
Always happy to help. Alrighty, Toma, where have you gone? There you are.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Oh, tell me about the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself.
Amazo versus Kirby. Kirby. That thing is indestructible.
I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Oh, sugar! And this basically is the right-hand man to the lady in charge of the Yashiro Commission. And the way Inazuma works, it's a tri-commission thing. Oh boy.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time?
Bye, man.
So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
Yeah, basically anything that can be considered a ceremony or something to do with the culture of the place, they're in charge of it. So festivals, religious affairs, festival affairs, keeping cultural type stuff going on, anything that could be a ceremony like weddings, funerals, birthdays, and so on and so forth. Go through the list. Anything you can think of being a ceremony or cultural significance, they're the ones in charge of it.
I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So as her attendant, are we helping you or her?
You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, You should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived.
Oh.
Inazuma may
Wait,
have
you've been
closed
hanging
off
around
to
here
the
for a
outside
month?
world, but
That
that
tracks.
hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue.
Oh boy.
So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true.
Which rumors in particular?
That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Oh lordy. Plot.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree.
I never offered to help.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
Oh, they're not misleading. I'll probably wind up helping you with that in the meantime, but as a sort of a byproduct. But we're kind of here to meet with the Trident Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
I feel like we just disappointed the guy.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
There is one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
It's supposed to be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to
I
the
think I've
border
done,
and see how far
well,
we
not
get.
live streams, no. I haven't done those in the past, but I have done gameplay videos of that. I need to move all the stuff from my gaming channel, actually, for 1, 2, Dream Drop Distance, etc., 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 onto this channel. But they're all up on my gaming channel at the minute, which I need to transfer stuff over. I do have Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay stuff on this channel. And I'm slowly but surely working on Melody of Memories. When the next Kingdom Hearts game comes out, probably will do live streams of that, yeah. Alright, so, off to the border. Let's see how far we can get to the border. Try to leave Rito.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Kobayashi. Oh! The guy's name is Kobayashi. Oh, you Star Trek nerds.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
The Yashikaru Commission has heard of us.
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Oh, I sincerely doubt it now that you've said that. Okay, the funny thing is, this guy's name is Kobayashi, and we can't get past him just yet. The funny thing here is that in Star Trek, there's a thing called the Kobayashi Maru, which is an impossible battle simulation thing where you cannot win unless you cheat and break the program. Unless you reprogram the holodeck prior to undertaking the Kobayashi Maru, you can never win. It is designed to be a no-win situation. So the fact that this guy, who is blocking our path from getting to the rest of Inazuma, is called Kobayashi. Oh, that is why I'm acting like a gremlin. It is just straight up Star Trek love nerd
This is the Kanto
shenanigans.
Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanto Commissioner?
The Kanto Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
Oh, what a stroke of luck.
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
Paimon, behave.
My sincere apologies.
Oh, for the love of... Paimon, behave.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
I, too, am honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
Fair enough.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Or infamous. Let's not hedge our bets too leniently in one direction here.
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
Paimon?
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa! You heard about that too? Yep. It's true, alright.
As I thought.
Uh-huh.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
Ultimately, they still got their way.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Yep.
This makes me wonder whether you might be
There
so
we go.
kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure. No problem. Whatever you need, right?
This is my forte.
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Qingxian. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Uh-huh.
Yep. We've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Please, no.
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxian, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
They don't stay fresh after they're picked.
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
Depends on the items and where you want them delivered.
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Aha! This guy's having us on.
Gives. How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
Bull.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I'll consider
That's
it.
the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Yeah, this guy's playing a trick on us.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Hang on, unless you got a better idea. Lordy.
Halt, you two!
Oh, look, now what? Saw this coming.
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
Uh-huh.
Letter? Quick! Let Paimon see!
Dear Traveler, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander. After all, it is no mere coincidence our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you'd be so courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure their attention will be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. Okay, and it's a lightly perfumed letter from Lady Hiragi.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
This could either go very badly or very well for
But
us.
you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
Shinsuke has no intention of letting us leave.
I knew something just didn't seem right about him. Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
We are not smushing Paimon. We kinda need them. As for the plan for Mass Effect, I still need to finish Near Replicant streams and then I'll get onto Mass Effect. I'm also giving the dev team enough time to kind of work out any bugs there might be. I've heard some people have had a couple of bits and bobs here and there with it, so I'm giving them giving them enough chance to where am I supposed to meet them anyway? The appointed time. Where am I supposed to meet them at? Anywho, let's manipulate time between 1800 and 2200, I believe was the time frame. Let's pop it to there, shall we? Zorozo! That is the only JoJo reference you'll get out of me. And no, I'm not going to do reaction series to that. I tried to watch the first 5 episodes of that. No. I know the fact that, oh, after the first season it gets so much better. Yeah, no, that's not much of an indication of help, mate.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
The pleasure is mine.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is that Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Uh-oh.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
I think she genuinely wants us to... Wait, why am I wandering off?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji.
Okay. The problem is, even if we did agree to send the letter, we still... Are we going to get travel permits from you if we agree to send this letter?
There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Because the options here are, seems like a reasonable deal, or seeing as we don't have any other options. Let's go with the reasonable deal.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Kind of figured.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago.
Oh?
They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
An arrogant-sounding woman.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Looney Tunes are superheroes? Oh, straight up Looney Tunes. Superheroes have to conform to their laws of physics. Looney Tunes do not.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
That would be us.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
I'll go with the polite one. I look forward to working with you.
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady.
I'm not sure what Pepe Le Pew situation is going on. As for how this game is, it's pretty decent. I enjoy it.
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Dude, she's your boss's daughter.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare now.
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Alonzi. Oh god, I've actually got to escort it. Alright, let's start this. Oh. Where's the goddamn balloon?
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
The wrong test subject.
Let's get down to business.
This is order. Direct
No.
Amp it up! Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Lightning flash! Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiragi, stay close.
This becomes the hunted.
Bada boomba! I mean,
We
we've
can
seen
take
that
refuge in the village
fusion.
up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
A fusion of Obelisk, Ra, and Slifer? We've seen that fusion before already. It was in the Orichalcos arc at the end of it. Wait, no. Was it Orichalcos arc? It was either the Orichalcos arc or the end of the Millennium arc, I think. It was either at the end of one of those two arcs where we saw them literally having a fusion.
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamachi to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Please be careful.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Oh, Shinojo!
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No,
Oh, dude.
Terrifying, that's all. I would never, in my wildest dreams,
Oh, poor
You
dude.
two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Wow.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
He wants to keep his daughter ready for political marriage, so yeah.
I wish you a safe journey.
No bruises.
I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
all right.
Oh, unrequited love. Poor Shinojo. Okay, now that's an interesting idea. What kind of XC is that? Oh, hello.
Whew, we're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
Come here, you. I'm gonna take you. Hello. What's this? Oh, Shrine Maiden. Hello. What we got going here? The destined one? Oh no. I have my reasons for that. Okay. Aha. Paimon. Destined what? I am not liking the sounds of this. Yeah, we need to go that direction anyway, so. Paimon's nose is better than the dog's. Anyway, where's my teleport point? Yeah, that's the next Electroculus. There's a few around here. No, bugger. I didn't mean to jump off that. Come here. I didn't mean to jump off of it. I meant to land on this. You know, screw it. Venti, come here. Make yourself useful. There we go. I'm going to Kamora Tea House. Whatever this thing with the Shrine Maiden is, I'll do that later. Paimon is... Well, we're not sure what Paimon is, but we're pretty sure they're not a Pokemon, since Pokemon aren't in this thing. We're pretty sure they're not a Pokemon. Oh, there's another Electroculus.
It's my lucky day.
Yahoo!
Hello, Mr. Secret Boss Battle.
There's more.
Time for takeoff.
I will have order.
There we go. Always a good thing to get more loot. Oh, there's another teleporting point up here. Tamari? What's Tamari? Awesome Big Sister Adventure taught me, and she said, if you win, you'll get the good stuff. So I don't think Tamari hasn't played like this. Okay, apparently we've got a neat game thing going on here. Oh. I have no idea. This is your target. I have no idea where it is. With the accuracy of a metal detector right now. Nah, screw it. We'll do that one later. What time is it? Have I tried Minecraft? I played it back when it was in the beta. Haven't tried it since then, actually, so... So the stuff I had forging should be done by now. Yep. No, we haven't got the weapons to forge yet from this guy. Okay. That must come later. Now we're in Inazuma City. Quite a nice looking place this, to be honest. Now that's a view. Oh, grab a chat with Catherine. Wherever Catherine is in this place. Okay, so there's the gem vendor. Okay, so we probably don't get anything until some point in the story then. Okay. Right, where is the tea house? Right, it's down this way, but looks at things on the map. Tea house, tea house, tea house. Come on to the tea house. Here we go.
According to the letter, This should be the place.
Depends on who they fought in 5Ds.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Ah, don't worry, we've got an invitation.
We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Here's our invitation letter.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Paimon, behave. Ooh, I like that symbol for Inazuma. That's nice.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his
It's a
promise to
sheep!
meet us?
It's a Shiba!
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
You're up, dog.
So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Kind of yes, kind of no.
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
I know a dog when I see one.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Yeah.
Hey!
Little ventriloquist
you're
act.
close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Paimon, what on earth ugly nickname would you come up for Toma anyway?
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
The courage to face the lightning?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you?
Yeah.
Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
You mean he died in a duel? You mean Kazuha's friend?
Ah, so you've heard of his story.
Yep.
His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh?
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Statue of the omnipresent god. Okay. I want to see if I can pet the sheep. Can I pet the sheep? Tarumaru? Woof. Who's a handsome doggy? You are. Woof, woof, woof. Funny thing is, in Japan, there are legitimately shops which are owned and ran by, well, dogs and cats. I mean, there's legitimately a whole lineage of cat-based train station, like train masters, train station masters. There's legitimately a whole line of cat train station masters. At one point, one of them went over to one of the train lines as a sort of formal greeting type thing. It's like, hello, purr, purr, meow, meow, I'm your new boss. That train station kind of went, yeah, no, we're keeping them. You have to find a new cat to be the overall train station master. They went, ow, fine. It's sort of like an official mascot thing, which are the owners / runners of the train stations and shops. It is just adorable and hilarious. Is when they have legitimate shrines, though, to the original kind of station master, shop owner type of thing, though. That's like, if a cat was in charge of the paycheck. Kind of yes, kind of no. For everything to kind of load in. Okay, that's the only present god statue there. Wait for all the kind of stuff to load in. Sandlot, I have not, no.
Gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into the statue?
Yup.
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts.
As per their gods.
As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
Bit of a deadpan there.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun.
Yep.
And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
What the hell was that?
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What the hell was that?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
The sound of people's aspirations. Oh lordy.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor.
It's one theory about how visions are created.
that is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So vision symbolizes ambition, not power.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
So let's go over what we know so far about visions. They are apparently the embodiment of a person's ambitions. And from what Venti said to us at the end of the prologue, a vision is what's required for someone to potentially ascend to Celestia, which is kind of where the gods, etc. all are at. But can we see Celestia from here, I wonder? No, I know we can see it from Mondstadt, but can we see it from here? I don't see it from here.
Still feels strange though. Feels like my body and soul are being healed.
I need to use a teleport here somewhere. Yep. Ah, dang it, I don't have any teleports anywhere near there. Closest one I've got is... Ooh, I really need to get up there. The closest one I've got is there, so teleport to there. I need more juice. Goes for almost 2 hours. And judging by the time. Okay, so that's about 10:30 for me at the minute. Oh, you're a new big boy.
Following thunder! Take this!
Let's play!
Stabilize!
Yeah, I kind of figured something was gonna work on you, big guy. Let's go for a little pyro though, shall we?
Order guide you.
Oh, wait, stop trying to cook stuff. Missing person bulletin board. Katsumi. The last name's Simon. Oh, I'll keep an eye for any Simons. I'll do a proper Oculus hunt well, later. Oh, this is pretty.
Lightning flash!
Got a treasure chest up here. Ah, so you are the... Aha, okay, so you're this new Sealies. Okay, fair enough. You, I'm not sure about. Of course I'll need you here.
I will have order.
Brace yourselves. Think you
Yeah,
can get
no,
away?
I'm dealing with you right now.
Feel the beat.
Take this!
Let's deal with that. There we go. Right. Where the hell am I going? I feel like I've kind of wandered off the path a bit here. Oh, there's an Oculus here. Excuse me, please. Piggy. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, that was a guessing puzzle type of thing. I'll leave you guys alone for the time being. There we go. Ah, so here's where I'll be doing the reputation quest stuffs. Interesting. Okie dokie. I think I'll meet with the lady and then end there for the night. Probably. So I'll probably call this part 1 because I don't know if this is going to end Act 1 or not. Probably not. But we'll see how it goes.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
It's kind of hard to top the Jade Chamber.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at?
I'm on! Seriously, a little bit of decorum here!
Oh, behind the screen?
Yes, behind the screen. So she's heard every single word you've said.
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
I think I understand.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea.
We're all good. Oh, no, don't tell me I've disconnected.
I await your
Oh, thank
arrival
God.
with great anticipation. And Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I did not come here to start a rebellion.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm going to leave
No,
now.
please! Wait! Please, don't go!
Oh god, we're going full Princess Leia here, aren't we? You're our only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
Fair enough. Where's my lamp? Oh, wait, no. Oh god, no! We do have a lamp! We're a genie in a teapot. For context, one of the items we get later on during the story of all this is something called the Serena Teapot, which basically is kind of a compact world inside of a teapot. Kind of like the genie's lamp from Aladdin, only more like a TARDIS from Doctor Who. Except teapot-sized. And here we have Kamisato Ayaka asking us to grant her 3 small wishes. We're a genie in a teapot.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
Come on, baby. Here, come. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Long-haired German Shepherd, and it is very warm at the moment. I mean, no data. Oh, the... Tells the story of the 3 visionless people.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the vision hunt degree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
I'll do as you wish.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Princess behind the curtain. Well, I am going to call it there for now. The stream's been going on for the last 2 hours, and my dog is looking very, very warm and tired. So, and it's about 20 to 11 at night at the minute, so even the in-game character is a bit tired now. So, I'm going to call it there, rename this Act 1 Part 1, and I will try to get another stream done before I go to work tomorrow. So, thank you everyone for joining in with us today. Hope you all stay safe, and for those of us in the UK, stay hydrated, stay cool, and for everyone else, well, in hot countries, stay hydrated, stay cool, and yeah, see you all again later. JaffaArchfiend, out.